Even though he may have settled with the family members of the deceased, he is still getting sued by others who have been harmed by his actions. Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, folks. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, Alec Baldwin cannot escape lawsuit from the Rust script supervisor. A ruling represents a major win for Mamie Mitchell after the court dismissed most of the claims against the producers of the movie. So let's get into this. This is, well, today, I believe. Yep, it is November 2nd. So yeah, Alec Baldwin must face a lawsuit from Rust script supervisor Mamie Mitchell. I did report that she is suing him earlier during or inside of the year of when this happened. Mitchell, over his role on the onset shooting that resulted in the death and injury of 2 crew members, a judge has ruled. Los Angeles County Superior Court Judge Michael Whitaker on Tuesday refused to dismiss claims of assault, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and negligence against the actor. He found that Mitchell established an extreme and outrageous conduct on the part of Baldwin, who unexpectedly cocked and fired a loaded handgun, despite being aware of a disastrous safety culture on the set of Rust, where producers shirked industry-wide norms related to the use of guns to shoot the movie on a shoestring budget. It was widely established early on after this incident that safety corners were indeed cut, and the resulting tragedy occurred. So yes, Mitchell will also be allowed to pursue punitive damages against Baldwin and his production company, Eldorado Pictures, for ignoring prior red flags that put them on notice of firearm safety-related problems on set that endangered the cast and crew. The judge concluded that the suit demonstrates despicable conduct carried out by the demurring defendants with a willful and conscious disregard of the rights or safety of others. Luke Nickus, representing Baldwin, said that the court was required to assume at this stage that Mitchell's allegations against Alec Baldwin were true, even though they are demonstrably false, made in bad faith, and contradict her own prior statements about what happened. He stressed that the court dismissed some of her claims, that he looks forward to disproving the rest of her case now that she can no longer shield her misrepresentations from evidence, or the evidence. The ruling is the first advancing claim of assault, or advancing a claim. Sorry, folks. The ruling is the first advancing a claim of assault against any of the defendants. Whitaker pointed to allegations detailing how Baldwin violated industry norms regarding the handling of firearms. These included the actor intentionally discharging the gun even though the scene didn't call for it, and accepting the firearm from the assistant director, Dave Halls, despite industry norms dictating that the armorer is supposed to hand it off after showing that the gun chambers are empty. The industry-wide safety bulletin for use of firearm mandates that all firearms are to be treated as though they are loaded, because, as Alec Baldwin knew, guns are inherently dangerous weapons. Reads the ruling, which cites the complaint he had no right to reply or rely upon him or some alleged statement by assistant director that it was a cold gun. Mr. Baldwin cannot hide behind the assistant director to attempt to excuse the fact that he did not check the gun himself. Safety, or firearm safety 101, folks. When you are handed a weapon, you check that weapon, or you check to see if it is loaded, If it is in good condition, you check to see if it is safe to use. You make sure that everything you do is providing safety for everyone around you from that weapon in case it is loaded. Treat every gun as if it is loaded, even if it isn't. That's how you keep people safe. Claims of negligence against Baldwin and Eldorado Pictures were also allowed to proceed. The judge found that they owed a duty of care to Mitchell and other crew members to make the filming of the movie reasonably safe. The defendants may have breached their duties by failing to properly supervise firearms used for filming, Whitaker concluded. In her suit, Mitchell alleged that the cart used for storing ammunition had been regularly left unattended throughout filming, that loaded firearms had been used by crew members for target practice in violation of safety protocols that were never implemented, and that the producers of the movies should have hired an experienced armorer to manage the weapons instead of Hannah Gutierrez Reed. She also said there were serious safety concerns related to the use of firearms and live ammunition, detailing numerous workers walking off the job in protest of safety concerns prior to the fatal shooting. I do remember the reports on that, how union workers were walking off the sets because of the safety concerns. Also, Hannah Gutierrez Reed as armorer, this was her second job as an armorer. And during her first job, she also got in trouble for misusing and mishandling firearm safety protocols. She loaded a weapon on the ground, on pavement, and then handed it to a minor in the film. Yeah, it was a movie that Nick Cage did. A report from a New Mexico safety agency issued in April detailed 2 previous incidents in which firearms accidentally discharged on the set of Rust. The first misfire, which happened less than a week before the fatal shooting, occurred when props master Sarah Zachary inadvertently fired a blank round as she finished loading the .45 caliber revolver that was aimed at the ground. The second involved a stunt double for Baldwin, who said the gun just went off. The decision from Whitaker follows an order in September dismissing most claims against Rust Movie Productions, Thomasville Pictures, Ryan Smith, and Langley Chaney because they didn't know Baldwin would actually shoot the gun that killed Hutchins. Claims against Eldorado for assault and intentional infliction of emotional distress met the same fate for the same reasons according to the court filing. Gloria Allred, representing Mitchell, gosh, she is a freaking firebrand, said that the court dismissed claims against Eldorado because Alec Baldwin is a person who fired the gun, not Eldorado Productions, so it did not have specific intent. Superior Court, California County, here's the court filing right here, folks, for you all to read, for plaintiffs Carlos Hernandez, yada yada. Nature of proceedings: hearing on demurrer with motion to strike. Matter is called for hearing. There you go. And it's more of these. You can pause if you want to read these, folks. I'm going to slowly scroll so you can go over them. Oh, here. And yeah, you can download the PDF if you want. I am by no means, folks, any legal expert in any of this, so I couldn't tell you what any of this means. I mean, this is explaining the whole situation here and whatnot. So yeah, this is the entire court filing from the Superior Court. Figured I'd give you all the full 13 pages. That way you can read them yourselves and you can make up your own minds if you know any legal jargon and whatnot. There's 12, and here's the final one. There we go. But yes, that is the whole situation right now. Basically, Alec Baldwin is now going to face a lawsuit, even though he settled with the Hutchins family. Other people were affected by this tragedy. Not just Joel Souza, not just Halyna Hutchins and her family, but the people that are on set who were emotionally distressed and also who felt threatened because of the negligence on the set of Rust. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you make of this? Do you think that Mamie Mitchell's case can go forward and that she can win? And do you think that Alec Baldwin should pay for the emotional damages and the punitive damages? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.